Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike Kanzi here, and today we're going to bring you guys another player review video, a recent card that just came out. Today it's also going to be my first running back player review video, and we're going to go with the greatest running back in Eagles history. No, I'm kidding. We're going to go with Demarco Murray, the Movers Demarco Murray. This card looks pretty good. I haven't played any games with him yet, but he looks pretty promising. I mean, I got him in a pro pack, so we'll see what happens, how he does. He looks promising. I've been running all year with the Ultimate Freeze Bo Jackson, and Bo has never let me down. So this should be interesting to see how he compares to Bo. As you see right here, he has 99 speed, which is great to have. His agility is only one better, but his acceleration, okay, that's the only thing Bo's better than. But you know, that's okay, whatever. Carrying 94, that's ball carry vision's great, exclusiveness is great, trucking looks fucking great, juking looks great. So guys, here we go, another player review video, my first running back player review, and the first of many, as we're gonna pump a lot of these out during this week and next week. So guys, let's get to the review. Alright guys, we're going to start off with the quick toss. It's everybody's favorite run play. It's a guaranteed gain of 10 or more yards. So we're going to get it off. It's going to show off his speed, his agility, and everything else that's so great about DeMarco Murray. Let's see. Well, for one, the guy can't really break that many tackles. I mean, he does, but it's only when you go up the gut, and that's even pushing it. As you see in these videos, he does not look that quick, which is really strange because he does have 99 speed. As right here, a great truck by him, but he does not, I don't know, to me, I don't know if it's because I'm not used to him, I don't know if it's because I'm used to Bo Jackson or Boss LT or whatever the case may be, or people like LaShawn McCoy and Barry Sanders, but with him, he just feels bulky and kind of slow. I don't know why, but I mean, he's more, in my honest opinion, you're not going to run outside zones or strong tosses or quick tosses with him, and if you do, it's because that's the play that is so OP in this game and it's guaranteed to get something. But usually when I run a strong toss with Bo, say, he's always taking it 20, 30 something yards, as the left guard did a great job of blocking on that play, or the right guard, left guard, whatever. But anyway, him up the middle is where he truly shines. As you see, he looks a little quicker now in these clips. Don't know why, but it could be the EA equalizer, really don't know. But as you see right here, he's able to break a tackle, put his arm down, and keep going, and then on the next couple of plays, he gets in for the end zone for the touchdown. DeMarco Murray in real life is a straight up the gut running back, something Chip Kelly could not comprehend. And in the game, he's the same way. You're going to run inside zones, you're going to run HB dives, all those kind of plays, 0-1 traps with him, and he's going to guarantee you at least 5, maybe, well, on a bad day, probably 3, on a good game, probably 5 to 10 yards every time. And he'll break tackles left and right in a good game. However, when he's having a bad game, it definitely shows. One good thing though about DeMarco Murray here is he takes it to the house, or at least you think, as Michael Griffin's catching up, and he gets caught on the 2-yard line. Meanwhile, next play, he just powerhouses right in for the touchdown. But one good thing about DeMarco Murray is we played 5 games. I never played with DeMarco Murray before any of these games, and he never fumbled. He got hit hard multiple times. There was one good hit stick, and he never once coughed up the ball, which is very solid. I believe his carrying is a 94, so it's not that high, but it's really nice to know he did not fumble the ball once. One bad thing though is he does run out of steam. Right here, as you see, he comes up right, oh my god, comes right up the gut on the 0-1 trap and takes it to the house. Looks fine, no one really called him, he outran the receiver. As right here, he does a nice spin move, but right there he gets caught. One thing I noticed with him, there was a nice hit stick. One thing I noticed with him was when you're about to go in for the end zone, say it's an 80-yard run, you know you're going to get there, he seems to slow down in the final 10 yards. And you can be running, holding R2, getting the speed boost, whatever you need to do, and he just gets destroyed by that last safety or that last cornerback that can make the game-saving tackle or the touchdown-saving tackle. And you would figure with him, with his trucking so high, his stiff arm so high, he would just push those guys down. No, he just takes the hit and accepts it and just goes down, which is kind of weird because with Bo Jackson, he does not do that at all, Bo. As you see right here, he breaks one tackle, well, 2 tackles in between. He can take it to the house, but he just gets hit. And that, I don't like that about him. That's one thing I do not like, and that's one thing that turned me off from him. However, his receiving game, he does catch if he has room, and we'll get to that a little later in this video. But his receiving, his screen passes, all that, great. If you have blockers and you can line it up right, it will be great. Basically any running back, you know, screen plays if you have a great offensive line. But one thing right there, as you saw, I ran into my own guy. He does not move. His moving, his agility or his mobility, whatever the case may be, or whatever you want to call it, when you move the left analog stick to control him, to get that little acceleration or that little boost that you get, like with Bo, he does not get that, and that throws me completely off, as he does a nice stiff arm right there. But I mean, he's pretty solid. In my honest opinion, I would not put him on my main team. I would put him on my budget team, and I can totally understand in doing that just because he does go for 150K now. But I mean, if you have a farm account or whatever the case may be, yeah, I would totally rock with him. Or if that's the best card you can get, but since the running back market is so destroyed right now, there's so many different running backs that you can have that are just so much better than Demarco Murray. As now we're going to look into his receiving. In this department, I wanted to just kind of look at his, like, anything out of the backfield, because you can put him up against Deion Sanders or in the slot or whatever, and that's just, I want to stay kind of realistic. So we're just going through all the plays out of, like, an HB would do. And he's great. He works. He catches it. He breaks tackles. One good thing he does do a lot, I noticed in the 5 games we played, is when he catches the ball, if there's a defender right there and you time the truck right in the stiff arm, he'll fucking demolish those guys. As you see right here, he knocks over the defender. I mean, that is great. But one thing that does suck about him, as you see right here, he caught that wide open. All he had to do was juke or truck that one guy, and that would have been a touchdown. You hit the button and he doesn't do it at all. It's like he just stands there, sees the guy coming in, and he's just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna get hit. And you don't want that. Like, that could be the huge difference of losing or winning a game if their defense is able to stuff you or whatever the case may be. So you really don't want that. You want him to do this right here. He didn't get in the end zone right there, but he broke 2 tackles and got out of bounds. As long as he's playing like that, that's what you want. That's how I expected him to play. And I'm not going to say I'm disappointed with him because he is a budget running back right now. But, I expected a lot more of him. I thought he was going to break a lot more tackles. Not necessarily as many tackles as, say, like Boss LT or maybe Ultimate Freeze or Golden Ticket Bo did. But I did expect Murray to play a little bit better. As you see right there, he does a nice truck, but then he gets destroyed. But you can't blame him on that. He did get the truck. He did break the 1 tackle. Here on the 4 verticals, he goes over the middle, but he does not break any tackle. He does a great catch, but just nothing after it. So, catching and receiving, I think he's alright. I would give him probably about a 7 out of 10, to be fair. Running the ball, definitely up the middle. You're going to want him to be up the middle. I mean, you can do quick toss how it is in this game. As you see right here in the wheel route, he's able to burn the defender and actually get the touchdown, which that was a great play. Right here to the backfield, he's going to run, break 1 tackle, almost break the tackle. Got close, but he did fight for yards, and you always want that. Here you come. He's coming, and he jukes right there to go around 2 defenders. That was probably the best play that we got with him juking. But anyway, his drops are horrible. It's just baffling how he drops these balls. I understand he's a running back. I understand he's not going to really, you really don't want to throw to him over like 20 yards. But here, this play right here explains everything. Wide open, should have been a touchdown. All he had to do was catch it. He could have easily walked into the end zone, drops it wide open. Now, most of these plays that we're throwing to him, he is in double coverage, so you got to give him the benefit of the doubt there. But still, in the end zone, perfect throw, he gets his hands on it and he just cannot come down with the ball. And those can be big plays, those can cost people games, and you don't want that. You can't have that reliability in close games. Alright guys, that was my review on the Movers Demarco Murray. The guy's alright. I mean, I think he's a budget running back, but then again, he didn't really fit how I run the ball, since I love to run to the outside. People like Clinton Portis, Bo Jackson, LaShawn McCoy, Barry Sanders. So the guy's definitely up the gut, short, third and short, fourth and short, powering it through, pounding the rock. So I think he is what he is. I mean, is he worth 150K? To me, would I go out of my way to pay for him? No, I wouldn't. But for someone else, 120K, it might be a lot for some people. It might be cheap for some people. He's a great solution at that. I would love to use him maybe as a third down back, but I don't think I'm going to hang on to him that long. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. We got more reviews coming out this week. We got more running backs, and we also have the Rookie of the Year, David Beckham Jr. Wow, Jesus. But anyway, Beckham Jr. And, yeah, I hope you guys liked this review. Give it a like, and, yeah, I'm going to keep pounding out these reviews. And that was it on the Demarco Murray. If you guys want to try him out, I say try for yourself. The guy did not fumble for me at all. So that's one important thing with 94 carrying, and that's probably the best thing I like about him. That and probably the trucks, when you're able to time it right and you're just able to level the defender. That awesome feeling. But anyway, guys, hope you liked the review. Got more coming out, and I'll see you guys next review.